right around 4 o'clock or something like that, 4:30. If we want to walk down the strip, you guys want to walk down the strip a little bit, see what's going on? Let's do that, because we can always walk back up this way. Well, I mean, I have to come back up this way anyway for when I end the live stream. So these are the overpasses. Obviously we can't see the street from here, but we did find a good spot last night that maybe we'll head back to tonight. So my plan is to live stream until about 5:15, 5:30. That's about the time I'll meet my kids, take them home. Kristen, what's going on? Take the kids home, and then get back up here and maybe try to catch some of the race tonight, because I think the race starts at 8 o'clock, so I could probably get this on race day. We kind of hung out around turns 10 and 11, I think they were, yesterday when we were streaming, down closer to Sphere and Venetian. Kristen, you and I both, I can't wait until this is all done and then people can kind of stop complaining about all this stuff. So people are getting their spots up there outside the Palazzo lobby area over there. That's a decent spot to stand. We've seen some good spots. A lot of it you don't get great views of because the cars go by so fast, and much easier to record the cars if you're not live streaming than if you are live streaming. I've seen some good video, but we're kind of limited to the frames per second that the live stream puts us on, things like that. So So I think that's a good plan for tonight. Murakami, what's going on? Put a short little video over on TikTok. Hopefully some people see it and come over here and join us. How you doing today, Murakami? Everyone, welcome in, all the new chatters. Welcome to our little community here, the Neon City Chatters. That is what we call you guys in the chat there. We like for everyone to say hello to each other. Mud, what's going on, buddy? So quick poll here. Who's excited that this is this is the last day of F1, and tomorrow, if we live stream tomorrow, we'll be watching this stuff get dismantled. Joe, welcome in. We're doing good. We're doing good.
No. No.
I do. Mud got a big dough this morning. Whoop, whoop. Good for you. Bad for the dough. I actually got a nice tip today. Somebody really plugged up their toilet really nasty, and I had to plunge it, and they ended up giving me a $20 tip. So I think they're starting the fan ride-alongs are starting soon. That's like an exclusive perk for certain fans that I guess get to ride along, not in an F1 because they're one-seaters, but you know, I forgot my watch again today, so I have no idea what my steps are. I probably could figure it out, but it's not going to be accurate because I keep my phone on my cart for most of the day. So well, that's the least they could do, Kristen, after leaving the toilet how they left it.
How you doing today, sir?
All right, how you doing? Right, can't see the cars over the barricade. Maybe when we get down a little bit further, we'll be able to see. Hear it all. Now imagine how much. Imagine how much. What do you think? How much you think those rooms right on the corner of the Hard Rock are going to be when F1 comes around? I mean, look at the view. I mean, that just overlooks the strip right there. I mean, that's going to be a perfect view. How much you think those rooms are going to go for during this week? $1,500, yeah, that could probably be in the range there, Murakami. 1,000 a night, 1,500 a night. I mean, I wonder if those rooms that are on the little slant there, I wonder if those rooms, if they're rooms or if they're like convention space or something. I mean, that would be the view to have. Slant it down over top of the circuit like that. Now hopefully the rain holds off tonight. Hopefully it's not like it was the last couple of nights. Tattoo, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
The first $20 is on us. Yes, that's right. Our
Grammy, welcome in just in time as we walk past Casino Royale.
Player payback free slot play credits for the first $20 of loss. Doesn't stop there. Play home and earn $20 in instant player payback credits for every $100 of loss. We'll reimburse your first $20 of loss by crediting $20 in player payback free slot play to your credit card instantly. Added to your club account and available for immediate download on your favorite slot or video poker machine. Double the money, double the fun. Carded slot and video poker players that lose their first 20 are awarded $20 in player payback free play credits. Player payback rewards are instantly credited to your account.
Thinking, we'll probably walk down to Harmon and walk back up. That should probably take us into the time frame of me ending the live between running home and then running back up here. So that's going to be quite a crunch to get out of here. I mean, although we got home yesterday in a pretty good time. Johnny, where is the car, the racetrack? So the circuit is right behind there. So we can't really see it from ground level. You have to be elevated to see really any of the track area. We got some good footage yesterday. We found a good spot. I'm going to try to maybe get back up around that way tonight when I come back up. Hopefully I'll make it in time. Hopefully the roads aren't going to be too crazy. But unfortunately I do have to leave the strip area. But when they do, John, when they are running the cars, you can hear them. I mean, it's actually really cool sounding, hearing the race go by. And it's loud. Kind of wish I would have maybe grabbed some earplugs today, but. Got some decent crowds out here. So many people were saying that nobody was coming to this. That's why you're here, to hear it. All right. Well, I think what they're going to be doing relatively soon is it's an exclusive for certain fans to do a hot track ride. I don't know how you get that. It's some of the packages that you buy is how you would get that. I don't know how much those packages are. The actual race will start around 8 o'clock tonight. Oh, there, Murakami puts it up. 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Las Vegas time. I think it runs until about 10 o'clock. Kristen, you're probably right. It's probably the same people that get chosen to ride the Bellagio yacht. The Fortuna yacht. So a guy I work with, someone he knows was like, must have some money, gave him a ticket for last night to the Bellagio Heineken grandstands, the fountain grandstands there. He said it was absolutely amazing. It was all inclusive, caviar, everything. You know, he said, you know, for $3,000 a seat per night, $9,000 package, it better include everything. Caviar and all that good stuff. Better not be like no Bud Light or nothing like that. It better be some good beer. Top shelf, I'm hoping. I don't really like caviar. These guys are like, yeah, we're just going to stand up on our truck and watch. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, they did do that. Kept it tighter. He did say it grew up the street. Also tighter than that.
Hot dogs, popcorn, nachos. That's more my speed too, Kristen. I'm not a big seafood fan, so caviar just kind of doesn't do me to begin with. I don't like eating like whole fish, let alone like fish eggs. I don't really, not that good. I've had it several times, so I've tried it. I've tried different kinds. Just tried it recently at Pinky's, right up here at the Flamingo, the Vanderpump, and our friend got a caviar martini, and she let me try the caviar, but not the martini because I don't drink. Joe, yeah, that's good American junk food. That's what I'm all about, man.
We're crossing there. I mean, there's a crossing. Well, we're gonna go car.
I mean, I'm a Philly guy. I like cheesesteaks and hoagies and French fries, crap like that. You know, that's good food. That's like sporting event food. Yeah, texturally, it is a kind of weird texture. It's kind of like tapioca a little bit, you know, but gritty. I thought it was kind of gritty. Like them corn dogs, I bet, right? Isn't that like a big fair food in the Midwest? Funnel cake, corn dogs. I love funnel cake. Give me a good funnel cake and a nice hot coffee. All right, where's everyone checking in from? Let's get a check in here. Everybody who's sitting there being silent, join the chatters. Let us know where you're from. There's Pinky's right there. We were just talking about Pinky's a minute ago. There we go. These guys are still doing their thing. You gotta respect the hustle on them, huh? So there's Pinky's at Vanderpump. That's where I had the caviar portion of the caviar martini. Murakami, Northern Illinois. We got Todd up in Newfoundland. Is it Newfoundland? Canada. And now we got the super loud Cromwell here. Hopefully when Vanderpump takes over the Cromwell, it should jump back up.
You guys have GSA or you can check their
All right, are we back? We got, let's see, we should be back now, right guys? Usually when we get into these very, very crowded areas, we're good now, yeah. Usually it's like right there for the past couple of weeks has been pretty bad. It's when you get these high concentrations of people that the cell phone signals start to get a little wonky. We got to work an escalator too. That's nice. That's always nice. So my friend I was telling you about that was at the Bellagio Fountain Club. He said that on the screen, we're passing the TI sign. 4, 3, 2, 1. The car's passed. 4 seconds, Treasure Islands to Bellagio. That is absolutely insane. Joe, I'm not sure if they from the wet. We got the bottled blonde right here. They got a rooftop too. I wonder how much it costs to get up on them. Kristen, so do I, except I don't know. What kind of YouTube channel would that be? Neon City Teleporters, right? Just blink our eyes and be like, all right, I'm heading down to Mandalay right now. Boom. There we are. It's a pretty good crowd. Yeah, I'd be like, all right, guys, today we're going to live stream our teleporting from Treasure Island to the Luxor. We're going to go to but think about that, going 4 seconds from Treasure Island to Bellagio. That's got to be, I think they were hitting around 190 last night. Yeah, it's a packed house, definitely. I can't believe this dude's got a Cleveland Browns. That's an old starter's jacket. That thing's like vintage. That's pretty cool. Dad and his lad. That's pretty cool too. So there's the Heineken Bellagio fountain clubs right there. $9,000 to sit up in there. Let's zoom over. So them seats inside there, $9 grand for all 3 days. Raiders play the Browns tomorrow. Who do you think? Raiders or Browns? Who do you think? And we're back, yes. If you guys are liking this stream so far, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Can't see nothing over there, but you can hear it. Yeah, probably the Browns. You're probably right. I mean, the Raiders are, I hate to say it, the Raiders are just not a good team. I don't think they're a good organization just to begin with. They need to bench Geno. I mean, how bad could Kenny Pickens be their backup? I mean, just put him in at this point in the season. What do you have to lose? More games? You're going to lose them with Geno anyway. So I keep telling my boss, he's a huge Raiders fan. I'm like, dude, they just need to put Kenny in, man. What they got to lose? Sylvia, he just needs to write this season off, man. I'm a lifelong Philadelphia Eagles fan, and we had some really horrible years and very disappointing, man. The team. I kind of even feel bad, like, making fun of them. It's a very dysfunctional organization. But I'd rather be a Raiders fan than a Cowboys fan any day. Well, because he's really, you know, if it's about winning games, you got to put the best players in. And that dude, he's not a player, man. But John, I understand what you mean. There we go. This is another bad area that gets wonky around this time of the year. Sorry about that, guys.
I be going in, shout out her white dress. Came with her friends, had it up, she next. I be going in, rose gold, rolling. Shout out her doing that.
And plus, I think they're probably paying also. So he's just sitting there waiting to go in.
Live comedy and magic.
You had some comp tickets, couldn't go for the Browns game, Sylvia. Okay, once we get through this crowd, we should be okay.
Everybody in the front, take one big step.
Thank you. We don't want to get a ticket. Everybody, one big step, one big step. One big one. All right, here we go. Head down, head down. Luke, are you ready? He's ready. Everybody, make some.
Holy shit, we caught it on freaking camera. Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. First time on our channel here. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us. We call our community here the Neon City Chatters. That was the name that was picked by the community via a poll. We had a bunch of people that gave us different names to pick from, and that was the name that most people voted for, so pretty cool. Kristen, I know. So did you guys get to see the guy actually make the jump over to people? Or yeah, we're gonna get some spots where we lag pretty bad. Meadow Suave, yeah, it's gonna lag a couple spots out here, and then it jumps back up. It's just how the strip is when it gets super packed. Yeah, so I'm local on YouTube about a month ago. We spent since last July is when me and my wife, who is Jay, I'm Jimmy, we started a TikTok, and we've grown that to around 30,000 followers over there, and just recently started doing the YouTube thing. But kind of liking the live streaming over here a lot better than streaming over on TikTok anymore. Too many little issues over there. We get to be a lot more adult over here and not have to worry about, you know, a lot of things. Yeah, so let me tell you guys, so last year when the Tropicana was imploded, last October, not this past one that just passed, but October 2024, we spent the whole night down there, right outside the Luxor. Me and my son had a lot of fun, actually. We were live streaming it. Live streaming that it just kind of got overwhelmed, I guess, the cell towers. So luckily my son had recorded it on his phone, so we did get it, because the whole freaking last 10 minutes of our live stream just kind of took a dump and froze. So a lot of times out here when you're covering these like type of big events and you're live streaming, you get lagging and things like that. J Jam, what's going on?
You're gonna relive your birthday. What are you live streaming at?
I'm just local live streamer.
Oh, I'm a local YouTuber. Can I follow you?
Oh yeah. So Neon City Walkers.
YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube, yeah.
You follow me back?
Yeah, definitely.
What's it called?
Neon City Walkers.
Neon City Walkers.
It's right
How come
there.
you're not live?
I'm live right here now.
I know, it doesn't say on your channel. You
Oh,
streaming
I
on
don't
your
know.
channel? There you are.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah. It's been glitching a lot. It's been cool.
kinda neat.
Cool, man. Yeah. What's your name?
Oh, my name is John. My channel's called It's Complicated.
It's complicated.
It's a complicated channel, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool, man. Nice
Thanks,
meeting you.
brother. Okay.
All right.
You guys want that YouTube channel?
So the race starts at 8 o'clock tonight. So we just met It's Complicated. He's another local YouTuber. So we're gonna give him a follow when we get off tonight. So we're gonna go see if we can get up onto the overlook here. So yeah, so last year that was like, it was pretty cool live streaming that big the Tropicana implosion, but we got a lot of followers all the way up until the end. But that kind of was very, very disappointing, and it happened to a lot of people. So if we do start to lag, it depends on where we're at. Center Strip, for some reason, gets very, very laggy when there's big events. I just think that the cell phone towers just can't keep up with it. So let's go check out the overlook. We got the Aria in the background, Veer Towers over there to the right. Right behind the big sign here is the Waldorf, which is beautiful, beautiful hotel. We got a nice sunset coming up in the back, or going down in the back, rather. All right, good. I saw this out of service and I was like, oh, I hope it's not the up escalator. Yeah, that's kind of par for the course out here, Joe, man. So this is going to be the world's biggest, largest In-N-Out burger behind this wall. When this wall comes down, there's going to be a lot more space that you can so you see they have an overshoot here. That's what we're seeing right there. So if the cars can't make that turn, they can run down halfway to Aria here, make a U-turn, and head on out. But I was wondering, I'm surprised too, Murakami. But that's an awesome view of the strip up there, eh? You can see the Hard Rock being built in the background, Bellagio. Still see the old Mirage building. The Eiffel Tower. Yeah, that's the turn.
This is a good spot to go. Are you live streaming the whole thing?
For now, and then I'm going to come back up. I'm going to go home and then come back up around 7:30. So
Where can I follow you?
on YouTube, it's Neon City Walkers. There's another really good spot if you go up between the Wind and Venetian, go over to the Wind side, and then walk towards the Sphere. Walk. It's probably about like this, but right where you see it says like Venetian Convention Center. You see that. Yeah.
Oh, is that little like kind of like a ledge, like maybe like a little 10 foot, right?
Little ledge.
I saw it online. I was looking online to see.
I have a video on there from last night.
Nice.
Yeah,
Maybe I saw yours.
Maybe, yeah.
I saw something online. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great spot.
Think I was going to find this one later?
I think I'm going to try this one later and then maybe walk up that end. You know, it's like a 2-hour race, so I have time.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, it took me 45 minutes to walk down here, so
Nice,
yeah, it's not that bad of a walk.
They're getting smart. They're blocking on the escalators now.
Yeah. Well, last year people were going up and then down the escalator.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Someone else had to ride the monorail to get glimpses. But I saw they blocked the monorail overpasses too.
Yeah, it's crazy what they're doing, but like I mean, it's impossible to block everything. Even like up where the Venetian grandstand is, there's a pathway up there you can kind of see. It's not great, but you can kind of see it. You know, they go by so fast.
That's the thing. Like I'm not spending $500 for a seat times 4. I'm like, gone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, I slowed it down like 10 times, like -10, and it's still a blur. So, you know, but
yeah, we were going to come tomorrow.
but when they had the full race going, I think so.
Well, check out your channel and
Cool,
what you
man.
find.
Cool, man. Have a great night.
You too.
Yeah, I'm still on Prism. I'm zoomed in pretty far on that. So if I zoom out regular, Alan, it's the zoom isn't that great. Michael, the in and out at the Link Promenade is regular in and out prices. There's no upcharge on the prices at in and out on the Strip. So yeah, I think if we zoom, that's when we get the graininess. Yeah. Unfortunately, I should look into like one of those little like telephoto lenses for a cell cam, or the cell phone lens. Maybe try one of them. I don't know. I wasn't planning on even actually coming out and streaming any of this, to be honest with you. But people, you know, I have some free time after work since I, got away from my kids, and there was a lot of interest. So I figured, well, you know what, come out. So I'm gonna start heading back up the Strip, grab my kids, and then take them home, and then come back to the Strip. Hopefully I'll get back here about 7:30, 7:45, and I can start streaming around that time also. So let's see, now if I zoom, yeah, see, that's a little bit grainy like that. So that's our plan for tonight. I already told the kids. My other son, he wanted to go out, and I was like, well, that's fine. You just see if Mom can pick you up tonight, because I'm going back up the Strip, and I'm going to stream. So he's either going to stay at a friend's house or Jay's going to pick him up. All right, let's head back up. I want to thank everyone right now who has hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I appreciate your support. Make sure you have your notifications on for when we go live a little bit later. Check out our videos on our page, our shorts. We have, I'm starting to get into that live, long form content. Never really done it because we mostly were on TikTok before, and totally different way of doing content. But not totally giving up on TikTok, but just not worth the juice isn't worth the squeeze over there anymore. And this isn't like full time for us. Like, this is like something that we love to do. So, but if I'm gonna create some content, you know, they have really put the screws to the content creators over there. Like, your RPMs used to be over $1, now it's down to like 30 cents. You're not, you know, you're making videos and you're not making any money on the videos. So if I can monetize over here and make some money off the ads, then I'll be happy with that, because I'm not real big on the community supporting the creators. You know, like, TikTok is all about battling and having your friends and your fans send you gifts, and you know, that's cool if people really appreciate the content and want to, you know, send something in a super chat whenever we get that, or send a gift. That's cool and appreciate it, but that shouldn't, you know, I feel like the platform should be rewarding creators more so than, you know, their fans and stuff. Because, you know, every time you do a battle on TikTok, you're taking away from your live stream, especially if you live stream like this. You know, would you rather me be showing you the Las Vegas Strip, trying to talk to you guys about that? You know, Jenna Claus, what's going on? You know, if you're battling, it's 5 minutes of your live stream of basically begging for money, and that shouldn't be the way it is. You know, it should be, hey, you know, I really like this creator, I'm going to send them a gift, you know, or hey, I'm going to go watch, you know, I'm going to go watch this guy's videos because every time an ad comes on, he makes a little something, right? That's a much. Alan, I feel the same way anymore. And I feel like that's all it is. We did a couple battles because for a while there, that's the only way you could get views on TikTok, were if you were battling. And then they would push you out. If you weren't doing the battles, you weren't getting people on your stream. So we did an experiment, we did a couple battles, and our viewership went from like, you know, 100 to 300. And then it would drop off again, and then we'd do another battle, and it would jump up again. And I was like, this is bullcrap. Like, you know, I just took 10, 15 minutes of my stream, and so I just kind of ignored the other people and just continued with the stream, but it's still split screen. So it wasn't that great of an experience for the people that were watching. So that's kind of why I like the platform here on YouTube. You know, you can have the super chats and memberships and things like that. If people choose to participate in that, that's great. But then the second tier with the ad revenue is something that doesn't cost the viewers any money. You know, it just costs them 5 seconds of the beginning of a video. So yeah, the purpose of battling is basically to make money, right? It's TikTok saying you're basically, I don't know, I feel like you're not giving anything to the audience. You're just basically sitting there like, all right, oh, we got double points, send your big gifts now, you know. And I just don't like that. I never did. And when I was in an agency over there, that's all they pushed. So I dropped out of the agency because it was like they gave you walk around. I hear that, Alan. I'll always take a coffee. I'll always meet up and grab a coffee. Of the gifts, they take like over 50%. So on TikTok. I tell you, that is good coffee. Coming back in February, awesome. Yeah, definitely let me know when you're back. We'll meet up, we'll hang out. Maybe we'll go play some blackjack, or well, I don't really play blackjack, but hang out in New York on some of them low limit tables you were telling me about. We're gonna head back up towards the fashion show mall, and then I'm gonna end the live up there, but I'll be back later on. Jumping around and lagging a little bit.
Let's go to a sign and talk.
Jay, what's going on? Everyone, say hello to Jay. Alan, I think that's what happens a lot down on the strip. So I think tonight, when I come back up, I have an area last night we had a really good signal with, so I may go back to around that area. But yeah, it happens up here. Big events, New Year's, it's damn near impossible to stream. big events. Plus you have all the interference from the TV cameras and all that stuff that's going on across the street. Must be a setting that I'm missing that ends up getting us a little bit dark in some areas where it's lower light. Yeah, it's a little bit quiet tonight. Here's Bottled Blonde. I'd like to maybe check that out one time. Me and Jay, maybe check it out, see. Murakami slacking. It does have a kind of really cool sign there.
Oh, you got it.
Hey, it's me, your very dry skin. CeraVe Intensive Moisturizing Lotion with hydrourea and 3 essential ceramides helps restore natural barrier and relieves the dryness for up to 72 hours. Introducing CeraVe.
And down to the boulevard, and we're walking back up there. Yeah, we've been hitting some buffering zones, some glitch zones on this walk. So many people out and about with their cell phones. So much other interference with all the cameras and TV setups and all that stuff. So we're gonna have some of that tonight, but we're gonna try to go in an area a little bit later when I come on for part 2 of the live stream. In an area that's not as bad, or shouldn't have really any issues, because we didn't have any. That is buffering. I'm trying to pay attention to it, but it's hard to tell sometimes. I think it may start buffering again in a second, because we'll see. I wish the Cromwell would turn this damn music down a little bit. No need for it to be that loud. So who's excited for F1 to finally come to a close tonight? You saw a pirate. Kristen is excited for F1 to come to a close. I'm excited too. I mean, from September until now, until Christmas, basically, people will be talking about the F1 track, the lighting, the bleachers. You know, it gets a little bit like, I mean, I understand that it is annoying for tourists and locals, but we are pretty much in the entertainment capital of the world. So, you know, what do you expect? I mean, this is the city that shut down the Bellagio fountains to do the NFL draft, right? And bring the players out on a boat. So, you know, everything they do is on such a grand scale, you know, so why wouldn't we think that F1 wouldn't be this, like, tremendous production? So I mean, the teardown starts tonight. I mean, as soon as people are out of the grandstands and those areas are shut down and cleared, they're gonna start taking that shit down tonight. So that's how I feel about it, especially outside the Bellagio, right? I mean, there's people that, you know, first time here and they can't get a good picture or a good view of the fountain show. I mean, you can still see it, but it's not anything like, you know, seeing it from the front. But the track lighting does look kind of cool, especially when we're walking down that side of the strip. That would be cool if they could incorporate things a little bit better. Maybe Bellagio could redesign the grandstands there to something more like Venetian has, where there's a pathway underneath and maybe you can still see the fountain somehow. That would be cool. Yeah, but it's still not as bad as the first year, man. The first year was like 8 or 9 months of construction. That turned a lot of people against it, and they're never going to come back to be like, all right, it's not that bad. I mean, you know, in the 3 years that it's been here, I think F1 has only caused me to be late for work like maybe 3 times because of totally F1's fault. All the other times it's kind of my fault, so. But I think getting it down in about a month and having everything cleared away is actually a good teardown time. I mean, I got proven wrong last year. I thought it was going to take at least until the middle of January, and they had that thing down by New Year's. So I got proven wrong last year. So they're saying Christmas this year. I'm going to go with it. But it is nice to see this crowd, right? Hey, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Did you see the video I posted on TikTok saying I would be over here, AE? All right, yeah, I'm thinking about starting to do that. so more people, you know. Yeah, people will still say it's dead here. That's how you knew. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Probably post a video about 15 minutes. Yeah, I know. They'll be like, where's the traffic? There's no traffic. Exactly right. Carnival Court, that's a great place to hang out. Live music, Jay loves it. If you're over 40, love hair bands, things like that. You know, back in the 80s, early 90s, definitely Carnival Court. Highly recommend Carnival Court. Me and Jay go there quite a bit, hang out, just kind of relax. Also really like the piano bar in here in Harris. Now, let me ask you guys in the chat here, which piano bar do you think is better? The one at Harris or the one at New York, New York? Hey E, let me know when you're out here, man. We'll meet up for a coffee. I mean, we always have a lot of fun in the piano bar right here at Harris. They usually start off with like karaoke, and then they move into the dual pianos. Really fun. Now, we used to go over to the Caesars Forum shops, electric playground over there, and that unfortunately is shut down. We used to do a thing with a friend of ours. She would do these things called happy hours, and they were from like 6 or 7 till like 10 or something like that, and it was like an early dance night for us older people who still wanted to go out but didn't want to be out and start our night at midnight. So she's going to continue that. I'm just not sure where. Well, let us know. Maybe we'll meet up with you at the Harrow's piano bar. Yeah, New York, New York has one. Right as you walk into the food court area, there's a piano bar. You want good, cheap coffee 24 hours a day? McDonald's, that's where we went yesterday on our stream to grab some coffee. I know, that's going to be huge. We were talking earlier. What do you guys think F1 week the guitar rooms are going to cost? I mean, some of them rooms look like they just kind of hang over the strip right there. The ones with the curved glass. I mean, that's going to be insane looking down at F1 from there. $1,500 a night during F1 week. I don't know. That was. I think Kristen said $1,000 a night. It may even be more. Yeah, probably thousands, right, Alan?
Everyone wants immediate gratification.
T. Michelle, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in.
Please, carded slot and video poker players are immediately awarded player payback play credits to reimburse their first $20 of loss.
Yeah, I saw that video. That was an amazing view up there. Hey, I already got a player's card for there. They the last night the Mirage was open, they had you could sign up for the Hard Rock player's card. So I'm ready to go first night. Yeah, me and Jay will be hanging there. That was always our favorite spot when we lived out here and the Hard Rock was open back in the 90s, early 2000s. Can you do that, Kristen? I'll have to look into that. Maybe go down there, spend some money, and start accumulating some points. Go there. I know they have like brunch and all that stuff at the Hard Rock Cafe. So we get a good signal up here. I think it's Center Strip that has the issues with the signal. Let's see if we can zoom over and see some cars. I think what they're doing right now is, I was telling you guys earlier, I think what they're doing right now is the fan rides. So if you're like one of them fans, yeah, you can't park. Wow. We saw that some maintenance guys earlier just had their trucks pulled over. Some city workers standing on top of the trucks. Can't park there. I drove up the Strip this morning on my way to work. I haven't driven south on the Strip in a while, but it is actually pretty cool when it's lit up driving it at night. Yeah, I think that's right. What Kristen's saying, a Hard Rock. I don't think they're going to sell. So, my understanding of the whole reason that MGM sold the Mirage was they wanted to get rid of that property so that they could buy Cosmo, right? So then every property from Bellagio South was an MGM property, and then every property from Caesars, but then on the other side, from Planet Hollywood north, was a Caesars property until you got to the north end of the Strip here, where you have Treasure Island, which is owned by Phil Ruffin, and then you had Venetian, Palazzo, and the Wynn, which is privately owned also. So you don't have like MGM or Caesars up on the north end of the Strip. Of course, Resorts World is their own property. Fontainebleau, Strat, they're all their own properties. So that's why I heard that MGM wanted to get rid of the Mirage, was so that they could buy Cosmo. Now, when Cosmo went over to MGM Rewards from their Cosmo Rewards, a lot of people really got screwed out of their points. I went from free parking, nothing. They really didn't honor the points like they said they were going to. A lot of people had a lot of problems getting their points taken care of. Get back over up here. We're going to cross over to Wynn, then cross back over to Fashion Show, and then we're going to log off. I'm going to put everything on the portable chargers, and when we get to the car, put them on my car charger so that we'll be all charged up for when we come back out tonight. So hopefully you all will join us later on tonight again. Around 7:45, I'm going to get up here and be able to get up here before 8 p.m. when the race starts. We'll do some walking. Overall, I think it's a really good vibe up here, race weekend. Week network right now. Started to glitch there, I know that. Oh, you had the opposite happen. Damn, Kristen, I wish the opposite would have happened to me. But see, I never really played at MGM. Like, glitching. I don't gamble a whole lot anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The Fortuna, the Bellagio yacht. Passenger seat was probably like, yo, I'll give you a nice tip if you do some. The truck that takes the winner around the circuit, maybe. All right. All right, so I'm gonna end the live stream now once we get, since we're over here at a fashion show, and I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight on part 1. I'm gonna be back up here between 7 and 8 o'clock to go for part 2. Activities in Vegas. So hopefully you guys have all hit that subscribe button, that like button, and turned your notifications on. I'll be over here before I go live. And I appreciate you all. You guys have a great night. I'll see you guys about 7:45, 8 o'clock.